Hello and welcome to the channel. Today I'm continuing Hollow Knight. And last time I ended the game at Crystal Peak. So let's start. Okay, so I remember there was a sort of temple here. And I wanted to explore this area. This here is a boss battle that I cannot access yet. And since there doesn't seem to be anything more to do, I will in fact try to cross the gap and see if I remember correctly. And it's not possible yet. Along the way I might pick up an item or two that I missed. That's fine. That is very unfortunate. I hoped that the enclosed space would make it easier for me to parry those attacks. Parry. Anyway, if I can avoid them, just as good. Okay, so there is something up there that I didn't get last time, so let's do that. Or let's fail to do that. That doesn't work too. Okay, great start. Anyway. Okay. So apparently not dashing was the right thing to do. And something changed right now. Okay, so I deactivated those. And that was it. Is there anything there? No, I don't think so. Okay, so I'm very close. And it's locked. Okay, now how do I get there? There does seem to be an opening from up there. Can I climb? Maybe I can go from here. Okay, it does seem like this is the way. Perfect. Okay, actually let's remove the pin. It's not necessary now. And so this does seem to be a sort of robot designed to mine here. Or maybe it was a robot meant for fighting and they were powering it with the crystals. This concept of robots, by the way, is also used in the second game, and you also fight a robot there. Though in this one, it's just a pretty background. No, I have to get the ability. So there's also a bit of a jumping puzzle, let's say, for lack of a better word. Now I don't remember. Now that I think about it, I do think I can. Yeah, I can actually hit the platform to make it turn. Okay, let's try it. Yeah, perfect. So that makes things easier. Though now I found out so here we are. I think that's the way towards the ability. And it's one of these machines too, which is very interesting. The crystal heart. So yes, just like I imagined, they used those crystals to power the robots. Consumed crystal heart. Press left trigger while on the ground or clinging to a wall to concentrate the force. Release the button to blast forwards and fly through the air. Okay, and you do a super dash. So that's how it's called. Okay, there was... I think that I saw something there. Maybe it was my imagination. Probably. Oh no, it was a platform, okay. Okay, so I have the ability. And now I can free this little bug here. And since I did find the ability now, I can also go back where I found Cornifer. Actually here, and I can also go here. Okay, so let's do that. It seems like there's something here I forgot. Interesting. Since I'm low on health and I do want to update the map, should I go here first and unlock the thing, or I'll do it later? Let's go see the interesting things first. So judging by the sign here, I do think this leads to Dirtmouth. Okay, so actually I can't get here yet. I forgot, you need... No. Maybe I can? Can I? Maybe I can do it. Okay. Okay, I did it. Okay, thanks to the long nail. No, the Mark of Pride. Okay, thanks to the Mark of Pride I was able to get here. And now I can travel the distance and presumably get to Dirtmouth. And from there I'll also get the map. That I didn't get. And I'll come back, perhaps. There are a lot of places I can now get to. This unlocks a lot of things right now. Okay, there is one of those little caterpillars. Oh, so it's a fake. Okay, that was dangerous. One of the consequences of not upgrading the mill. So I guess it was a false front, so to speak. They had a fake in front of the entrance. Now where does that lead? Is it... Wait... Isn't that a different entrance or... Weird. Okay. Am I now at the same place or... I don't know. So let's continue anyway. And yes, here I am at Dirtmouth and I unlocked this level, this elevator. Anyway, which will take me back when I need to go.
Papanada.
So she doesn't have the map. That probably means Cornifer is still there waiting. That noisy old lift. Where does it go? Up to the old mines they carved into the peak, I suppose. Have you been up there? Is it true that crystals grow everywhere you step? A villager brought some of those crystals back to the village once. I don't quite understand the allure myself. You can't eat them, and they don't make very good pillows. They hardly seem worth all the trouble to me. Did you know the caverns continue even below the capital? Few have ventured that deep, so the details are scant. Those who made it back told of impossibly old structures and roads, formed as though the rock itself possessed a will. Okay, so the Elder Bug has some interesting information. If you're lost, it can point you. Okay. Feeling sad, the bench. And of course, his last words are always about the bench.
Oh, Papa.
What do you have there? Why, that's the key to my storeroom. I thought I'd lost it for good. So I found the key. I don't remember when, anyway. Did you find it in those old mines, perhaps? Very curious. I have no idea how it ended up in such a remote place. Very honest of you to return it to me, yes? Very kind. And now that I opened my old storeroom up, I can sell you some of the rare stock that's been gathering dust in there. These items may be a little time-worn, but they still retain their full market value. Very precious stuff. Take a look. Πάτα μας Gio, φυσικά. Okay, the elegant key opens a specific room back in the... Actually, I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out. Okay, who's planning to buy the simple key? No, I'm not sure. You like it? It's a recent addition to my collection. Handsome thing, isn't it? Holding it lets you run around quickly and tirelessly, as though you were young again, or so I'm told. Okay, so why not use it then? So This makes you send enemies further back. Okay, so I'll take the vessel fragment. With this I will have more soul energy to use for spells, which is necessary, and that will be all for now. So I have ways to gather. Oh, so it's there. Okay, I did not expect that. I think I've read this, so I'm going to skip and let's see what she thinks. Okay, so she dreams of her white knight coming to bed with her, sure. Why not? Anyway, okay, and I'll try to make this part as short as possible. Okay, let's see. So now there are two places to go. And since I don't really remember what's here. Okay, very interesting. This is another of those sort of hurdles. You have to time it right, I think. So all of this might seem easy now, until the path of pain comes and nothing is easy. Deep focus. So I have quick focus and deep focus. So they are the opposites, I imagine, with quick focus making heal more quick, and naturally formed within a crystal over a long period, draws in soul from the surrounding air. Bearer will focus soul at a slower rate, but the healing effect will double. So yes, the one makes healing quicker, but this one makes it slower and more effective. So in a way, they do the opposite. So if you count on healing a lot, which admittedly healing isn't very easy to do. Accessible. It's rather easier to try and do as much damage as possible. Rather, because wasting time to heal usually means you're going to get hit, and that cancels out. And speaking of healing, okay. In Silk Song, I thought it was quite a bit of a pain, because healing can be done even in the air, but it wastes. Also, it heals 3 masks in that game, which is very important, a very important distinction, because with one heal you can heal 3 masks. But there is a bigger penalty for failing, and that is you lose all of your soul meter, or silk meter rather, in that. And so I thought that it was too much of a penalty, but once you lose the ability to heal mid-air, you realize pretty much, okay, I can break this. Once you lose the ability to heal mid-air, you realize, like, how much of an advantage that is. Because it opens up so many more space, so many more openings are now available for the player to use, to heal, of course. Okay, why didn't that work? Anyway. So once you are used to healing mid-air, and then suddenly you lose that ability, the difference is very very apparent. Like, I barely ever heal in this game, because finding an opening is very difficult to do. But on the other hand, even if you do try, the punishment isn't as good, or the issue either. It doesn't feel like it's too punishing or too rewarding. It's just one more chance to get hit. Okay, this is... Okay, so any chance to increase your health is good. Okay, now I could use that belt, that charm rather. It helps you stay on the same place while attacking. Anyway. Let's go. So now that I have the super jump, I can traverse this and let's see, because I have forgotten what is here. Anyway. And let's go. Okay, so the crystallized mound. Which, unless I am misunderstanding what the word mound means, is inside the cavern. Very weird mound. And okay, I'm already failing. Anyway, it will be quite a fun path of pain. Or by that I mean absolutely the worst. Okay, this is good. Okay, I found a vulnerability. Good. You can jump on top of them and they will not shoot. Which I'm sure to a lot of people might have seemed obvious. Okay, why are there masks on the floor? So we do learn at some point, you find out that there are people who make those masks, mask makers. And we don't really learn much about them. Okay. So another one of those snail summons. And rather than break him free, I break him apart. Or so it seems. And he upgrades one of my abilities. So descending dark, while holding down to strike the earth with a burst of power, spells will deplete solar planeswalkers by striking enemies. So these dark abilities are meant to counterbalance the fact that while you're getting nail upgrades, enemy health is increased, and so spells become more useless, so to speak. They lose their usefulness. This is meant to counterbalance that. Okay. Should I come back? Ah, okay. That is. I should not have done that. Anyway. So since enemies have, as I said, more HP, they give you upgrades to make the spells useful again. But now I haven't gotten any upgrades and I don't plan on getting any. So my spells I assume will do a lot more damage. So one hit. And let's see what the hunter has to say about that enemy. Okay, Gleamback. Slow hardy creature. The crystals that grow on its back provide extra protection from foes above. Large and well protected, but slow and docile. The backs of Hollow Nest used to force these creatures to carry around their carts and machines. Okay, so apparently the Gleampacks were used as like to carry around equipment or the crystals, and now crystals have formed on top of their shells for some reason, they have been taken over by this disease, let's say. Okay, now that I think about it, since there isn't anything to do here for now, rather than go from this way, I'll go fight this guy first. There is a bench near enough in his location on the tram. Was there something there? Well, whatever. For another time. And so I can go to the tram and I can sit on the bench there and change the charms. And also I will have a saving point in case I lose, because I don't remember the fight and I think he's quite tough actually. So let's also enable, where is it? The controller input, whatever. And now I have the Mark of Pride, which increases my reach and makes it easier to gather soul. So I can also use the Soul Eater, and this will also increase the soul I receive, but it takes too many notches, and so I rather use the Soul Catcher, which gives me less soul, but allows me to use another charm. And as for the other charm that I will use the Spell Twister. Or should I use another one? I can't use the Dream Shield. The Lifeblood Heart is very good. So is the Baldur Shell. Gain soul when taking damage. Steady body. Today. Let's use the grab song. Okay. And I will use the bald. No, I can use it. Okay. Let's use this one. I'm rather undecided. Okay. I wish I had more notches there. Okay, I'll use this anyway. And so, let's see. If I have what it takes. Don't remember this fight at all. So... Oh, okay. So I guess as the fight progresses, it's rather a bad matchup for me right now. Okay. if I lose, I will leave him for later. Okay, this is not going to work. Yeah, I imagine. Yeah. Okay, this isn't going to work, but since I haven't lost yet, he seems to be very easy actually. I will attempt it anyway. So I think a different spell would make the fight very easy. If I could fire an upward attack at him, which now I can only do by using the nail. Even if I could double jump, this would work. Okay. So he was that easy. So never mind, it was not necessary. Okay, if I had the attack, the upward spell, however it's called, it would be very easy. Cursed are those who turn against the king. Interesting. Now that I think about, maybe I should have spoken to him before I initiated the fight. Well, too late. So no need for that. And I will restore the usual. And since I'm here, there are some things I can get. Yeah. Let's go. Okay, so I don't think I'll be able to get the last notes from the merchant. I am curious though. Maybe I can, or if I can. So I was wrong about getting here from the mines. Okay, so I need 2 more charms. Interesting. 2 more charms. I know exactly where I can get those charms. And as for Geo, I also know where I can get that. So City of Tears would be the best place to go. But is it the best choice? Something tells me there is another place that I can get to. Okay. Now that we're here, I had forgotten about this. Now I can go to this place, and you can see how much the corruption has advanced. And I imagine this is where the corruption began. You can see this place is especially corrupted, more than anything else. Here, it's full of those orbs. And the whole place will become like that soon enough. As the seal weakens, the influence of whatever is sealed there will increase and things will become worse over time. Okay, anyway, you get a really cool charm here. Though, once again, I won't be able to make use of it. Wrong time, okay. And okay, good. Good enough. Anyway, why can't I? Weird. And or bad. Okay, why can't I not hit it? What a weird bug. Okay, I can bounce off of it. That is a first. That I have never seen this happen. I can infinitely bounce off of it too. Okay, what? What is happening? Okay. Why? That's so weird. Anyway, I accidentally found glitch in the game. What triggers this thing? Will my game crash? Glowing womb. And before I see the description, see breed. And so this bug, that's the mother of all of these, has been completely taken over. And now she can only breed. Rather, she is compelled to. We can see the glowing womb drains the soul of its bearer and uses it to birth hatchlings. The hatchlings have no desire to eat or live and will sacrifice themselves to protect their parent. Some very... Okay, I've completely forgot about this. Okay, so the guy we fought before was Xera, lingering dream of a fallen warrior, executed for crimes against the king. So these are not souls, I think. You can see their descriptions, they're lingering dreams of those warriors and not the souls, or regrets, or desires, or anything. It's interesting. It matters, I think, if you want to interpret the lore. Life defined by tragedy and triumph, a death marred by sorrow and regret, a spirit burdened by sins and memories. Better to wander the world than be cursed with glory. Xera. Okay, that's a very upside down way of thinking. Grab miming. Okay. Now where is... Okay, interesting. I didn't see his description before. Dung Defender, skilled combatant living at the heart of the waterways, assails intruders with balls of compacted dung. Fighting for honor or for loyalty, you may as well be fighting for dust. If you want to kill, do it for your own sake. That is the nature of a true hunter. So that is the Dunk Defender's way of life, whatever. Okay, I can't find it. So apparently there is no description for that here. And this bugged one, this is the most bug of all the bugs. It even bugged the game, it's such a bug. And it keeps bugging me too. Doesn't go away. What if it will probably disappear, right? Once I'm out, yeah, definitely. Okay. So no, it can follow me. Now when you use the ability that spawns these guys, they do follow you. That's the same way as that one. But I haven't equipped the charm, so it's weird. So you didn't follow me here. And presumably it despawned. Weird. But interesting. Okay, maybe I'll go visit that other salmon guy. Since there's also a bench there. And maybe I will do this fight. Yeah, no harm done actually. Should I? I'm not 100% sure this is the right time because it's very difficult to fight that one. Okay, let's see. Walking around in the dreams of others. You're more curious than you look. Oh. So he also has protection against reading his dreams or thoughts. Oh, I'm sensing new power about you. One that will crack the rock beneath us. A useful thing for one looking to travel ever deeper. My third uncle used to possess similar abilities. He also possessed a ferocious temper. Oh, what a dreadful combination. My friend, there's another quality about you yet. You didn't perchance visit my fourth aunt. She makes her home beside that crystal mound. Leaves quite an impression on those that seek her out. Were I not bound here, I'd love to visit myself. Okay, interesting. So they sell her. Here is his aunt. Would have never made that connection. Honestly, I would never have made that connection. Very weird. Okay. I can't say I see the resemblance, is all I'm saying. But it does make sense, kind of. I don't remember how much I had to gather in order to go back to the shaman and he would give me a stronger dream nail. I forget. There is no rush though. Like literally, I'll see the first ending and then I will go there. And on that matter, I'll see the first ending and then I'll go to Hornet. Since if I do go to her, she will appear in the fight. It doesn't change much. It kind of changes the... Okay, where am I going? The ending very slightly. Like she's there, and if you don't go, she's not there. Kind of difference. A very small amount of change, but I do want to showcase. Now, what is here? And I do remember there was something here. Since okay, since we are approaching the end of the video, I'll quickly rush there. Now it's a real pity I missed the interaction here. I did want to farm for Geo at the time. No, wait, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot to go to the grandfather. That's I'll have to go back. Okay. So with this, it's probably going to be the end of the video. Okay, very interesting. A fossilized gome wedged into the rock. So this is another of those things. And you can find the second one in Deep Nest. No, it's not a gome, it's one of the other things. We'll see their name anyway when I get to that. Gome, thickly armored, it bursts from the ground to seize prey in its fangs. These brutes seem to be impervious to most damage, so you can sharpen your weapons on their thick hide or just slash away at them for your own amusement. They barely seem to notice. So you find its corpse and now you put it in the journal and you pretend you hunted it because you had to find it or something. Okay, so I can remove this. I'll go back to the grandfather real quick. I think this... I am wasting time, but... Anyway. Talking about wasting time, one of the upgrades you get for gathering the energy. I forgot how it's called. It's a waypoint that you can immediately go to transport, and so it's very useful. So maybe I will go to him just to unlock this. And Rancid dead. Okay. He's very generous with the money. A hollow nest seal and more money. That's great, and I found quite a bit of them. There is the guy responsible for trapping them somewhere in the City of Tears. And yet again I forgot something. Anyway, it's in the City of Tears. There's a guy who trapped the grab. The grabs is there, and you can find a map that pinpoints the exact location of each one of them. So eventually I will find them all. Twisting paths, traveling masses, vessel shield. Okay. Twisting paths, traveling masses, vessel shield. Sure. Why not? Okay, 2523. There's a lot of geo. It's a lot of geo means Patamas geo. I can go upgrade. Okay. Oh, so she's out now. Is it? Okay, is it random? Sometimes she sleeps, sometimes she's awake. Anyway, Padamas Geo to you.
Patamas Geo?
Yes, Padamas Geo. That's too much.
Patamas Geo?
Interesting. I will get a simple key just to use it. You can sit next to her, and apparently she blushes. Okay. I do want to end the game here, but maybe another time. Okay, here, maybe you've noticed I break all the signs. You can break all the signs, and a lot of the metallic poles or whatever. I do something? No. Okay, and every time I leave for Dirtmouth, or even enter another area, it seems, they're all fixed. And apparently there is a guy fixing these, and he has, entering the well from Dirtmouth, he has a really small chance. Wandering husk. Okay, he has a really small chance to spawn, like a very tiny amount, and when he sees you he runs away. So if you dive down and attack, sometimes maybe you can kill him, and he gives he has a record on the journal. Then he never fixes this again. I've never found him, much less kill him, but I've seen videos about it. Wandering husk, the remains of a bug animated by strange force, wanders the roads where it once lived. The civilized bugs of Hollownest were weak in life and now they are equal weak in death. Send them back into the dirt they were born in. Okay. Mr. Judge. They were weak in life and weak in death, so kill them. Jeez. Have some pity. But to be honest, I wouldn't expect the hunter to have any kind of pity to give to weaklings. Whatever. They are possessed anyway, and if I understand it correctly, there is no hope for them. Can I get anything here? No. Okay, I think you find either a mask shard or another item. Okay, even better, actually. Now I need one last. And I will upgrade. A vessel fragment, okay. And I will upgrade my vessel to carry more soul. Which is great. You can remove that now. And as for the next video, I am undecided. Either I will return to the City of Tears to explore or I will go to the Green Path and explore here. One of these two. So I do want to go on and find the Dreamers. And with that, we'll see. There is another ending you can unlock. I've never found the guy. He's somewhere in the fungal wastes, a mushroom. He gives you a alternate ending. I will search a walkthrough or something. Because I never actually see his ending here. You have to find him and then talk to him and find him in various locations. And he's very cryptic and you don't know if the quest has begun or whatever. Okay. Okay, this is the shortest path towards a bench. I will take it. So to repeat, next video I will either explore the City of Tears or go back to Green Path and explore there. As always, if you've watched up until the end of the video, I appreciate it very much. Thank you. And see you in the next video. Goodbye.